What's good, YouTube? It's Jermaine, man, AB the Hero, back again with another video. Today's video, we talking about this NBA All-Star game again, the snub of LaMelo Ball, and we have the reaction from LaMelo Ball's manager, Jermaine Jackson. Initial reaction after hearing it, they hopped on IG Live. Him and a few of his guys had a conversation. We're going to play that clip. Let's get into it.
AB the Hero, back at it, baby.
So check this out. We're not gonna play the whole thing. You'll be able to find the full video on Jumpman Germ's YouTube. I'm gonna link to this video in the description so you can hear it. But there's a few parts that I really want to listen to, and then I want to give y'all my take, and then we'll get up out of here. Let's go.
That's exactly what it is. It ain't about his game, it's personal. Politics. Period. When you own your own and do your own, it's personal. Fact. Fact. That's what it is.
Man, it's legal now. Hey, you see the shirt? Hey, you see the shirt? It's getting legal now. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about basketball. It's just for real. Like, for real. That's bullshit.
For real, dog. They trying to brand.
So for one right there, you can see he hot. He said some important stuff right there. I want y'all to take notes of what he just said. It's politics, it's personal. When you own your own, shit get weird. When you start owning your own in this game, where they're used to signing you on the dotted line, hey, you a sponsored athlete. Sign over the rights to do this. You sign over the right to do that. You sign over the right. We're gonna give you the bread. When you start rebelling and pushing back against that, they start looking at you funny. They start doing weird political stuff. And the problem is, oftentimes, as a community, we co-sign the bullshit. Oh, you shouldn't have worn the shoes because they don't like it when you get out. You can't co-sign the bullshit. You gotta put your foot on their neck. Oh, you leave, and they showed the video and you showed it, and all of a sudden they did. Stop co-signing the bullshit. Folks be coming at me like I'm a proprietor or a conduit of the political BS. I'm not with it. Oh, but tap dance with them. If you don't tap dance, then they ain't gonna give you, bro. That's not it. If you own your own stuff, you're supposed to be able to do what you want to do with your own stuff. When they start armbarring you and elbowing you because they want to put you in the system and everybody around you co-sign, bro, just don't let them, just submit. Just submit, don't fight back. It's crazy, you cannot do that. If they armbarring somebody, and you watching, you supposed to intervene. You supposed to step in. You supposed to not let the system keep systeming. It's the same thing we see right now with the NFL. For years and years and years, they've been talking about the disparities in black coaches in the league, and they've just been talking about it. Now, all of a sudden, there's litigation. Now, all of a sudden, somebody's saying, yo, we gotta stop it. Stop co-signing the politics. Stop co-signing the politics. The politics only get the politics when you play the game with the politics. Let's keep going. It's another part in here that I was talking about a minute ago. That's just not cool, and folks are going hard with it. Let's keep going.
You did justify it and making it seem like well, because right. We know who the All-Star is. That's like saying that Devin Booker didn't make the All-Star. He got robbed last year. LaMelo Ball, let me tell you, you cannot name 5 point guards in the NBA right now, LaMelo.
Especially on the East. Especially in the East.
At all. No, don't even go to 5. Go to 3.
Can't do it.
Don't go to 5, go to 3. Go to 3.
Can't do it.
You can't keep you 3, gang.
John Morant.
Here's what I want to say, and this is a question I be asking people. You can give me a list of these dudes who play guard, play point guard, and let me know is if you had a team tomorrow, who you selecting? If you starting a squad tomorrow, you want Fred VanVleet as your guy or you want LaMelo Ball? You want Darius Garland as your guy or you want LaMelo Ball? And do you think GMs around the league feel the same way as you do? Coaches around the league feel the same way as you do? Players around the, come on, man. Let's keep going.
He on the West Coast. We talking about the East, gang. The East.
This is the problem. LeBron James.
You got guys for the Bulls but you got guys from the East that's labeled as power forward on their team, but in the All-Star voting, they label different. How is that? Shit, wow.
But he made it as a starter. I ain't mad at that. But you shouldn't have been a starter. It's power forward. You wouldn't have had the vote. Let's tell the truth. It's travesty.
That's crazy, bro.
And I said that when it first came out. I said he listed as a power forward, but on an all-star ballot, he listed as right.
It's gonna be LaMelo.
Hold on. When Kyrie Irving was playing, and the way James Harden was playing this regular season, the backcourt should have been Trae Young and LaMelo Ball. Hands down. It's the all-star.
Hey, crap. Hey.
Let me look. All right, that's what I wanted y'all to hear. I wanted y'all to hear that. And I don't know if y'all remember, if you've been rocking with the channel for a minute, you know that one of the big things that we talked about over and over again when this thing first jumped off, I spotted it and I said, yo, something ain't right. DeMar DeRozan, who has been listed as a small forward or a power forward for the last 3, maybe 4 years of his career, once it comes down to all-star voting, all of a sudden he a guard. Why is that? The Chicago Bulls come out with vote for our guys. All of a sudden, Lonzo Ball ain't even in the picture. They ain't even talking about him being voted. Why? Because they shuffled their stuff. Everybody knows the point guard for the Chicago Bulls, Lonzo Ball. The shooting guard, Zach LaVine. The small forward, that's interchangeable down there. They do what they want to do. The power forward, DeMar DeRozan, and then Vucevic holding down the 5. It's like that. Now all of a sudden, when the votes is time to vote, strategically, they get an opportunity to slide DeMar DeRozan in as a guard. I'm not saying that I do not think that DeMar DeRozan should be an all-star. 100% he should be an all-star. I believe that he was hooping at the perfect time where he might have been able to dethrone the 3 automatic bids for the Eastern Conference. When we talk about Kevin Durant, when we talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo and Joel Embiid. He might have been able to slide in there as a starter because them last second buzzer beaters was riling up the fans. He could have been able to slide in there. But here go the issue. If he don't and he's a forward and has to come in off the bench, it changes everything. It changes everything. Let me show you how. You look at right here. I talked about this last night, but here go the reserves, right? You have 7 reserves that can get in. 3 of those guys are front court. 2 of those guys are back court. And then you get 2 wild cards. We look at it here on the Eastern Conference. We see the 3 front court guys are Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, and Jason Tatum. What's going on here? And Jason Tatum. That's your 3 front court guys. Now, you've got 4 guys who are guards who ended up being pretty much being a reserve. Why is that? Because the forward took one of the starter spots. Because the forward, and now when they list him on the roster, they list him as guard/forward. Come on, man, get up out of here. A forward took one of the starting spots. So let's say if DeMar DeRozan isn't a starter for the in the All-Star, what does that mean? One of these 4 front court guys get kicked out. Most likely Chris Middleton. His stats is the most underwhelming out of these guys here. The star power is the most underwhelming out of these guys here, right? Folks love Jimmy Butler, folks love Jason Tatum, and folks respect Chris Middleton because they won it last year. But obviously, Jason Tatum is the dude on his team. Jimmy Butler is the guy on that team, the leader. Chris Middleton is Batman, is Robin on that squad, okay? So what happens now? One of these 4 guards slide into this thing. Now you got 3 guards. You got a wild card spot. And then if you telling me that there's 4 guards in the Eastern Conference better than LaMelo Ball, or 5 of them, then he at least gets on there as the last one. Even though to me that is crazy in itself when I'm looking at the comparisons that we did yesterday with these different guys. We got it right here. If you go into the wild card spot, you're not taking Chris Middleton over LaMelo Ball when LaMelo Ball is statistically better than Chris Middleton at every category right here that we looking at. You're not doing that. If we did this here and we pulled up, let's do this here. We'll do this because we did it yesterday, but I'm pulling back up here for y'all live so y'all know I ain't fudging the stats. Let's see. We can pull up young Garland. We come back over here. We gotta put my guy Melo back in. You could tell me that he on a better team. You could tell me all of this stuff, but it's so inconsistent because at times I hear people talk about it's the stats. Compare the numbers. When Darius Garland was leading LaMelo in points, he got him by. He's leading him in points. Nobody talked about the nuance of the game and such and such. Now all of a sudden, folks get into that stuff, and it to me is muddy. It's muddy. And then if we go here, this is per game, right? If we try to get a closer metric or whatever, we go per 36. Let's take a look at it. It's not even close anymore. It's a solid, yo, put LaMelo in there. Come on, let's get up out of here. I'm just saying it's annoying a bit. Let's see this, cause here go the thing that most people are gonna give it, and I want to get this here and give him a shine here. Is that they say efficiency, but it's the efficiency. You gotta take into account the efficiency. And Darius Garland is shooting a higher field goal percentage, a higher 3-point percentage, 1 point percentage higher in 3-point percentage, and then 4% higher in field goal percentage. Good job. Good job. I dig that. I'm just saying. To me, man, it's something ain't right. Something ain't right. Let me do this one last thing here. Let's look at advanced stats, because then maybe for the analytics community who like, man, like, AB, you gotta check the advanced stats, because the advanced stats gonna tell the whole story. And I haven't looked at these, so maybe I'm finna live react and be dead wrong. So we got a net rating, that's going to Garland here. Assist ratio, that's Garland. If it's EFG percentage, that's Garland. So maybe this is it. Maybe this is where they going right here. They saying, yo, you know what, man? It's the advanced stats that got him in here. We look up defensive rating. We look offensive rating. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't know, man. Somebody got to make it make sense to your boy, ABD Hero. We finna get up out of here. We out. Peace.
The hero. No, not peace. +1. Triple B's. We out.